You had a long week. Work was stressful, deadlines piled up, your boss was annoying, life just felt heavy. So on your way home, you open your phone, scroll a little, and suddenly you're buying something. Maybe it's new shoes. Maybe it's food delivery. Maybe it's a gadget you don't really need. And in your head, there's one sentence that makes it all feel okay. I deserve this. And just like that, money leaves your account. It feels harmless, small, even justified. But what if I told you? This one sentence is quietly destroying your ability to build wealth. The I deserve it mindset is one of the most dangerous financial habits because it doesn't feel like a mistake. It feels like self care. Think about it. You work hard, you deal with stress, you sacrifice your time and energy. So rewarding yourself makes sense, right? And that's exactly why this trap is so powerful. Because it hides behind logic. It sounds reasonable. But here, the problem. When I deserve it becomes your default reaction to discomfort. You start spending money not because you need something, but because you feel something. Stress spend. Boredom right arrow spend. Sadness right arrow spend. Success also spend. No matter what happens, the answer becomes the same. Spend. And over time, this turns into a silent financial leak. Not one big mistake, but hundreds of tiny ones. Let's break this down in a simple way. Imagine two people. Person A earns $1,000 a month. Person B earns $2,000 a month. You'd expect person B to build more wealth, right? But here, what actually happens? Person A spends carefully and saves $200. Person B says, I deserve it a little too often, and spends everything. At the end of the months, person A equals $200 saved. Person B equals $0 saved. The difference isn't income, it's behavior. And this is where psychology kicks in. Your brain is wired to avoid pain and seek rewards. So when you feel stressed or tired, your brain looks for a quick fix. And spending money is one of the fastest rewards available. It's instant. You click, you buy, you feel better. For a moment, this is called a dopamine loop. You feel bad, right arrow, you spend, right arrow, you feel good, right arrow, repeat. But here the catch. The relief is temporary. The financial damage is permanent. Let's zoom in even further. The I deserve it trap follows a very predictable pattern. You experience discomfort. You justify spending as a reward. You feel good temporarily. Your bank balance drops. You feel slightly worse later. You repeat the cycle. It's like drinking salt water when you're thirsty. It feels like it's helping, but it's actually making things worse. Now here's what makes this even more dangerous. Most I deserve it purchases are small. $5 here, $10 there, $20 occasionally. Nothing that feels life-changing. But small expenses are deceptive because they don't hurt enough to stop you. Let's do something simple. If you spend just $10 a day on I deserve it purchases, that's $300 a month, $3,600 a year. And over 10 years, that's $36,000. Gone. Not because of emergencies, not because of bad luck, but because of small emotional decisions. Now here where it gets interesting. That $36,000 isn't just money spent. It's money that could have grown. If invested, even modestly, it could turn into much more over time. This is called opportunity cost. Every dollar you spend today is a dollar that can't work for you tomorrow. And the I deserve it mindset ignores this completely because it focuses on the present feeling, not the future outcome. Now let's zoom out and look at the deeper truth. The real problem isn't spending money. The real problem is how we define deserving. Most people think, I worked hard, so I deserve to spend. But wealthy thinkers flip this idea completely. They think, I worked hard, so I deserve to build something. See the difference? One mindset consumes, the other creates. The I deserve it trap is really a battle between two versions of you: the present you and the future you. The present you wants relief, the future you wants freedom. And every time you spend emotionally, you're choosing the present you at the expense of the future you. But here's the twist: the future you is the one who actually has to live with those decisions. This is why so many people feel like they're not making progress financially. They're not making huge mistakes. They're just making small emotional ones consistently. And consistency is powerful. If you consistently invest, right arrow, you build wealth. If you consistently spend emotionally, right arrow, you stay stuck. Not because you're bad with money, but because your habits are working against you. Here's the real shift that changes everything. Wealth isn't built by what you do occasionally. It's built by who you are consistently. If your identity is, I'm someone who rewards myself by spending, then your actions will follow. But if your identity becomes, I'm someone who rewards myself by building wealth, everything changes. Same income, different outcomes. So, what should you actually do? Let's keep it simple. Pause the phrase, the next time you think I deserve it. Don't stop the thought. Pause it and ask one question: what exactly do I deserve? Is it temporary comfort or long term stability? Just asking this question creates awareness, and awareness breaks the automatic cycle. Replace the reward. You don't need to remove rewards. You need to change them. Instead of rewarding yourself with spending, try rewarding yourself with progress. For example, invest a small amount, save toward a goal, track your financial growth, make progress feel like the reward, because that's what actually moves your life forward. Create a guilt-free budget. Here's something important: you don't have to eliminate spending completely. That's unrealistic. Instead, create a small, fun budget. Money that you can spend without guilt. This way, you control the spending, instead of the spending controlling you. Delay the decision. Most emotional spending is impulsive. So add a simple rule: wait 24 hours. If you still want it tomorrow, then consider it. Most of the time, the urge disappears. Because it wasn't about the item, it was about the feeling. Redefine what you deserve. This is the most important step. You deserve financial security, peace of mind, freedom from stress, options in life, not just temporary pleasure. And every smart financial decision you make is a step toward that. The I deserve it trap doesn't look dangerous. It looks normal. It looks justified. It looks like something everyone does. And that's exactly why it's so powerful. Because it slowly pulls you away from wealth, without you even noticing. But once you see it, you can't unsee it. Every time that voice shows up, you'll recognize it. And in that moment, you have a choice: spend for a feeling, or build for a future. Because at the end of the day, you don't just deserve things. You deserve a life where money isn't a constant worry. And that life is built one decision at a time.